Okay, so we're at Prospect Reservoir, and this is week 4 of my little roll of 36 Fujifilm Color ISO 200. So I've just kind of spread out the whole film over a whole month. Every weekend, me and Jerry. Hey Jerry! We took the Canon AE1 Program SLR film camera out, and we just spread the shots out. So this is the last week, and hopefully I'll get through this bloody roll of film, because I've got about 6 shots left, and I've been itching to have a look what the hell I've been doing for the last month. I guess I could have just finished off the whole roll, but just why not take your time. So this last week I'll do some landscape. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's the Prospect Reservoir. I've done photos in my early days as a landscape photographer. When I first picked up the camera, about 2020 or so, 2019, the digital camera, I took some photos. I think I even did an NFT. That's the Prospect Reservoir pump. I guess it's a pump. Actually, they make a good shot. Check this out, Jerry. Anyway, that's the reservoir pump, and I like it because look how still. Oh, check this out, Jerry. Look how still the water is. I probably don't even need to do long exposure with the Canon, with the film, but I've gone and left my tweezer thingamajig, what do you call them? Shutter release, but the old shutter release with the calamari. I got some not polarizers, I got a polarizer as well, but I got some ND filters to fit on top, 52mm, then I had to step up to 58mm with the step up rings. So I thought maybe I'll do that. I got my other meter with me, my external meter, to help me figure it out, but seeing that the water is that still anyway, I won't need to do long exposure. But then again, look how bloody dark it is. I probably will need to use long exposure. Hey Jerry! Yes, Jerry. Long exposure. Again with the tweaky switchy on the back. What you cheeky bum? Alright, let's set up the tripod and see what we can do. Now this little tripod's unreal. This is the one that I got years ago. I did buy a really full-on one. I've never used it. Cost like $300. I waited ages for it, and I never used it because it's too bloody heavy and it's too bloody bulky. But this one, Mi Photo one, something like that. I think it's called Mi Photo. It's really light and you can go anywhere with it. There you go. I'm making it up as I go. It's beautiful still, isn't it? How still is it? Yeah, looks like glass. Yeah, I don't even need to. I'll just take a photo. So, Jerry, where are you going? You got to stay here. Hey. Jerry, where are you going? I mean, it's a bit flimsy, so it's not ideal, but the camera's not that heavy. It is a bit flimsy, especially when you pull it up when I need the height. That's why I hate tripods. Let me try some handheld first. That water is so crystal clear, I probably don't even need the tripod. So this is the Canon AE1 Canon AE1 Mark II, the program mode. So it's an old from the 80s, I think. And she's a real beaut. really nice, compact, solid as, full metal jacket. It takes the normal batteries, and let's go test it out. Jerry, let's go. Jerry, you're not allowed in there, Jerry. Now that little duck just topped it off. So I did f11, so I put it at 250 speed, 1/250, and it got at f11. So I don't really need any tripod or slow shutter or anything. 1/250 got me f11, which is what I want with this lens. It's 50mm 1.8. That would have been a good shot. So yeah, crystal clear, dead flat. That's it. What, one shot? It can't be that easy. I want to keep going. I don't want the day to end. Let me take some more different aspects of it, and let's see if I can get around and move to a different angle point, because you never know, a good shot deserves a different angle. I just made that. That's a quote. There you go. I'll patent that. That's a quote from Roberto. A good shot deserves a different angle. Actually, over here. Yes, with the birds too. It's a little bit too wide, and the bloody fence is in the way. I wish that fence wasn't there. So ISO 200 speed. I got it at f8. I had it at 1/1000, and these swallows, birds flew past, and I put the right down the bottom of the frame, and yeah. What do you think, Jerry? I don't know. There's another photographer. What's he doing? This is my turf. Hey, this is my turf. It's like surfers. You know, when surfers, when you're a surfer, yeah, this is my wave. Jerry, you be careful. Oi, get out of the way. Jerry! I put my life in danger for the channel. I did 5.6 this time. So I've got one at f11, f8 and 5.6. This time I put the subject in the middle. So the last time I had the subject on the rule of thirds with the line leading in, if you know what I mean. And then this time in the middle. I don't know. I'm just making it up, Jerry. Make it up as you go. What do they say? Fake it till you make it. But I'm really enjoying this film photography. I've really enjoyed the last 4 weeks filming on my Canon with the 36 rolls of film. Awesome weather in Sydney for winter. I mean, that was all of July, and now we're in August, and it's just been, it's like spring. In fact, yesterday my jasmine started popping out. Jasmine now, 1st of August, 3rd of August, jasmine's already popping out, and my lemons are almost falling down. global warming. I don't know what the hell, but spring came early, except for today, which is back to winter, which is good. But now I got all 4 seasons in one. Jerry, what the hell am I talking about? What I'm talking about is the light. Oh, Jerry! I'm talking about the light. Go then, go. Do your own thing, Jerry. You naughty girl. And the light can change every bloody day. And you've got to be wary of that with film cameras. You know, there's no pulling and pushing and with dynamic range. I mean, there is, but like I said, in slide film has a higher dynamic range. Or no, it's a lower dynamic range, sorry. That's why it's harder. Whereas normal 41, C41 film has a higher dynamic range. So and it's very, what's the word? Forgiving, you know. You can go up or down a few stops and no one will ever notice. There you go, Jerry, look at this one. Check that out. Nice open plain field. What's that the most famous photograph, the most seen photograph in the world was that stupid Windows one, you know, Windows 95, whatever, that green hill. It's true, I read it. Obviously because everyone turns their computer on, so that's the first picture they bloody see. The most famous photograph. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's that, you know, the Windows 95, the desktop, that bloody green hill. I think some YouTubers went out and tried to find it, where the hell it was. But yeah, I wonder if that guy got royalties for that. Joe and Reg must be so disappointed. That has to be the worst lookout. One day, you never know, maybe they'll name a lookout after me. I've taken so many bloody photos of this place. It'll be the Rob and Jerry, the Roberto and Jerry lookout. Hey, get tired. Jerry, you want to do a photo? Jerry the kid. Jerry the kid. There's some metering, Jerry. You need 2 people, Jerry. So if I stand there, Jerry, because it's all manual focus. If I'm going to be backlit, I'm going to be all in shadow. So if I want more front light, I need a flash. It's telling me f4 because it's too bright, but I want, because of the window, you see? Yeah, Jerry, the window is telling me it's too bright, so shut down to f4. No, Jerry says, bring it up to f2.8, let more light in so my face gets... I put my hat on. Wasn't it working? Because I haven't wound up the film. Jerry! You dumbo! Huh? Why didn't you tell me to wind up the film? It didn't beep! Jerry! It's supposed to... The stupid thing is supposed to beep, and then when it gets close to 10 seconds, it goes beep, 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 snap. They just bloody took the photo, Jerry. Oh, Jerry, I wasted a photo, mama. There you go. Get to know your camera. Alright, technically that's going. So, this was about the spot. And that's it, Jerry. Self-portrait. Self-portrait, my ass. What a calamity. Underneath there. Push that in. And I can feel tension. When I was taking the photos, it was winding up, so that was a good sign. That's always, you always check that the first couple of shots. And now this is the moment of truth. Cha-cha! Fuji Color Fine Film 200 done.